down Jesus. Hands are outstretched and the mood is being set by this fantastic light show ahead of this showdown. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield, it's Barco. Here's a heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Rams it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Wants to throw again. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I think giving that up, man, you got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, working the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way.
Now, how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turn it over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Dropping back, it's Barco. The quick out. Got enough space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Time to take a shot. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's awesome. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll give it to the back. Makes a man miss. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got the first down and more. Turning it on! And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs. Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Might as well give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Here comes the heat. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Barco. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my rump. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Going right to work up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes it past the marker. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back to throw, it's Barco. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and we've even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to throw for it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Sends it back in motion. Leaves it with the back. They open the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Barco. Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. North Texas is dominating this one, and you can bet the good folks in Denton are loving every aspect of this offense. They're up by 31 over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's awesome. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Takes the handoff, it's Wood. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Barco. Stands in and takes the hit. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying play action. Right on target this time. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. Stanford quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the back. Back's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Touchdown, Stanford! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown! Fighting Irish! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Barco. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, they're after him. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and